Give me any company's website and I'll hand you back a promo video. See this? I made this promo video with Claude and just a website URL. And I'm going to show you the exact pipeline so you can create videos for your company without having to learn animation. If you make marketing videos and you're still doing it the slow way, this workflow is for you. If you're new here, my name is Mitchell and I run Creative Haven, a video production company and creative agency that's worked with companies such as Colgate, Sony, Spotify, and HBO. So when I tell you AI can turn a URL into a promo video, it's not hype. I've spent 20 years doing this the traditional way. And this pipeline is the first time the output actually holds up next to the real thing. Quick unlock before we start, because this is the part that most people get stuck on. When I say Claude, I don't mean the chatbot you're used to typing into. I mean Claude Code, Claude running on your own computer, where it can build real files, design with real code, and render real video. If you've only used ChatGPT or Gemini in a browser, this is the upgrade nobody told you about. So just stick with me and I'll keep it plain and simple. And here's the honest part. This doesn't replace you or your team. It deletes the grunt work, the storyboarding, the asset gathering, the rough animation. So the creative vision is still up to you and a human. And that's your taste. The things brands actually pay for. The AI does the rough assembly, you add your creative touch. Now let's build. Okay, so step one, we're gonna feed the company URL to Claude and have it study the business. Step two, we're going to generate the explainer scenes as real design layouts. Step three, review and approve those designs in my browser. Step four, add motion and animate the whole thing. Step five, build a custom review tool like frame.io from scratch so I can leave notes at exact timestamps. And then step six, render the final video, the one you just saw at the beginning of this video. Everything runs on my own machine. Nothing is a tool outside of Claude Code. It all lives within my computer and Claude. And stick around for step five. That's the one no one else is showing you. I build my own version of frame.io and we're going to create it live from a screenshot in about 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. So step one, we're going to paste the company URL straight into Claude. So right now we're going to be using my company that I'm working with, and it's called Collison. Collison is a collagen supplement company. So this is a CPG product, which is great so that anyone out there who has a CPG, e-commerce, or a food and beverage product, this video is for you. So you can see how you can create a promotional video by just using your URL. So I'm going to take this URL, then I'm going to paste it into Claude and then give it a prompt. Study this business like a creative strategist, read the site, pull the brand colors, find the products, figure out who the customer is, what the company actually sells, and the pain it solves, and create a video outline that explains the whole product to a potential customer so they can get more sales. Then, a few seconds later, it hands me back a brief and a script. Features, benefits, pain points, the solution, the stuff I'd normally pull out of a discovery call in an hour digging through their website. Now for you as a company owner, you can just upload your URL, and if there is missing information, you can just type it into Claude to let them know more about your brand. And check this out. Right here, you have a whole video outline just from my URL. The snack for your skin, 60 to 75 seconds, 9x16, vertical. I love it. This is the part where you can talk with Claude to come up with another idea or to refine the outline. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to keep this a 15-second video. So I'm going to say, create a 15-second version. Let's make this for social media, 9x16 format, or to keep it nice and specific, 1080 by 1920. Are only using motion graphics, the photos and images from the URL, the information and text that you find on the website, and the colors you pulled from the brand. This way, it doesn't come up with ideas that will use stock images or AI generated content. We're just going to do motion graphics and images from the website to create this video. And as you can see, it's pulling the hex code, the company URL and everything, all the brand elements straight from the website so that it understands what is on brand and how to create this so it actually is consistent with your brand. So now we're going to step 2, which is to turn this script into actual scenes. There are 2 skills for this. the front-end design skill, which is Anthropic's official skill, which builds real coded layouts. And we're also going to use the impeccable skill, which pushes those layouts from their front-end design skill from fine to genuinely premium. Basically, it makes sure that the designs don't look like AI slop. So I tell Claude, take the script and the layout and the brand colors you pulled and design each of these scenes of the explainer video as a clean layout using the front-end design and impeccable skills. Once you're done, create a local host so I can see in my browser each of the scenes so I can approve them for the next step. So step 3 is that I need to review and approve these designs. Claude spins up a local preview, which opens up right in your browser. No uploading, no export, no third-party tool. The designs are live on my machine. But look at this. This is just a very simple motion graphics promo video. There's a lot of mistakes here. So I go scene by scene, slide by slide, and give it some notes. Give it to Claude, and then it'll revise all the slides and then give you another browser page to review. Great. So after a few revisions, it finally came up with a usable set of slides. Check this out. I like it. To be honest, it can work as a carousel. So it looks amazing. So from this point, we're going to go to the next step, which is step 4. After the scenes are approved, we need to bring them to life. So to do this, we're going to use my favorite skill, which is HeyGen's HyperFrames skill. What that does is that it'll take the animation and motion that we approve in HTML and then render them into videos. First, we're going to install the HyperFrames skill. To do this, we'll go to the website, copy the command line, and install it in Claude. Then from there, we're going to ask Claude to add motion to the static designs. Now add motion to the slides. Create smooth motion graphics for each of these designs so it looks like it came from a professional animator. Have smooth motion, ease in and ease out reveals and motion, slower animations so it doesn't feel rushed, and make it look good as if you are a professional motion graphics artist. So here we go. Let's take a look at the motion. Ease in, ease out, smooth reveals, smooth motion. Well, now that it's given me the motion, now we're on to step 5, the one I told you to stick around for. If you've ever worked with video, you know frame.io. It's where clients leave notes at exact timestamps. It's the review layer for every professional edit. I wanted this for my own pipeline so I can talk to Claude like it was a remote animator. And as an editor, I've been using frame.io for years, and it's the industry standard for collaborative video notes. The next step is to get a screenshot of the frame.io UI and player, download it and upload it to Claude, and then give it a prompt to make something similar. And here it is, a frame.io made just for my video. Now what I can do is go to each specific part of the video and then add a comment so that Claude knows where to apply a change at each specific time. After I'm done, I go back to Claude and ask if it sees the notes and then apply the changes. It'll ask you a few questions to summarize and clarify a couple notes, which is great. Then it'll start editing. It'll take a couple minutes depending on the amount of revisions you have. Once it's done, it's going to give you another local host to add notes. But after looking at this, I actually like what it gave me. Look at the smooth motion. It followed my note of sticking on the last frame for a few more seconds and made the wipes look clean. Love it. Then from here, we go to the last step of just rendering the video. So we just ask Claude to render the video. And what happens is it will export the video into the folder where you were working in. And that's it. We created a whole video, a promo video for a CPG product using just a URL and Claude skills. So there it is. That's the pipeline. A URL into Claude, static designs created with front-end design and impeccable skills. You review and approve them in a localhost browser. They get animated with HyperFrames. You create your own frame.io to leave notes at specific timestamps and render once everything is approved. The point was to never shrink your team. It's to free it. So the only thing left for a human is a creative call. Now, if you make videos and you want to learn how to build this yourself, drop VCS in the comments below. That's early access to Video Content School, where I'll have free resources, private lessons, and a whole database of other videos for you to watch so you can learn how to use AI in your creative processes. And if you run a brand or an agency and you'd rather we just build a pipeline for your business, that's what we do. Schedule a call at thecreativehaven.com. If you just want to keep learning for free, please subscribe and watch more walkthroughs of AI tools and automations that will make your creative workflows easier and faster. Thank you so much for watching, and please share this with anyone you think would find this helpful. See you next time.